Hi, and welcome to BLT. Today we're going to be exploring the small fishing village in Perak called Kuala Sepetang. It's known for its fisheries, and it has some wonderful wild eagle sanctuaries, and it features one of the largest manufacturers of charcoal. So let's go. Well, the old adage that those who wander are not always lost applies to me and Lee. We just left Sakinjan this morning, and we were just driving down the road, and we saw this Kedai Makan, a market stall, a la Kampong, and we're going to check it out. Well, we just left Sakinjan, and we're coming down the road, and we're on our way. We really don't know where we're going, but I'm getting the chicken sambal. See the chicken sambal? There's the piece I picked out. And they have curry chicken, but I'm also interested in this fish.
Very interested in this.
Yeah, the fish with durian sauce, right?
Tempoyak. Tempoyak is durian sauce.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, see?
Durian sauce.
Looks good. We just left Sakinjan and we're driving on the road. It's in a real small rural area, the Kampong, and we saw this roadside stand selling lunch foods. So I got the sambal, some chicken, which I think is in sambal. I also got a fish, which is in durian sauce, of all things. I've never heard of it before. And tempoyak. And it's in durian. And then the chicken leg, which is smoked. So I'm going to give it a try. I think I'm going to start with this fish. If you're ready, I'm going to try it out. Almost looks like a sardine. The fish is really good.
That's it. Can you taste it?
Yeah, I can taste the durian, yeah. And it's really good though. It's not too sweet, very tender. The sweetness comes from the freshness of the fish. And it's really delicious. So Lee's going to try out the fish. This fish is marinated in durian.
Tempoyak.
What do they call it?
Tempoyak.
Dimpoyak. Look how carefully and precisely she surgically removes the meat from the fish bones. Can you taste the durian?
Only a little bit, not too strong.
Yeah, it's very mild.
Yeah, very mild. This tastes like sardine.
That's what I thought too. It really does have a sardine taste. It's definitely a sea fish. Okay, now I'm going to try the chicken. The first one is the roasted chicken. We stopped at this little kampong stand. It's just really in the country. But the chicken looks very nice. It's smoked. I'm going to dip it in the sambal sauce. Give it a try. Yes. Wow. Very nice. The chicken has a hard smoke on it, because I think it's been smoked for a long time. But it's really delicious. GPS took us off the interstate and said this was a 7-minute savings shortcut. It looks a little sketchy, but we are trusting Google. Well, the road is getting a bit narrow. we're actually not sure if another car comes along how we would let them by. Even the scooter coming up here is a bit tight. Well, we are driving out of Sakinjan, headed for parts unknown. We will ultimately arrive in Penang, but we don't have any real destination. We are just wandering. So as we say goodbye to Sakinjan, it's with great memories and a promise to return. Okay, we're heading into the restaurant where we are going to have dinner. It's down this narrow passageway and it is right on the water. Has very fresh seafood. I'm not sure what we're going to order, but it looks really interesting. So we're going to check it out. And as we go down this narrow passageway, the first thing that we see is the kitchen area where they will prepare all of the food here, and then the dining room where we'll eat at is over here. Hi. And this is the dining room. So here's where we're going to eat. And let's check out the view of the waterfront area. So we'll probably eat over here by the rail. It's on an intercoastal canal near the sea here in Kuala Sepetang. It's near Taiping. We just left Sakinjan this morning. So here's the view at dinner. The fishing trolleys and the view of the canal. Well, here's the view from our little hotel. And we're right here at the lower level where the restaurant is. And we're going to have seafood tonight here at this little restaurant overlooking the bay. I'm sure the seafood is going to be fresh and fantastic. We are here in Kuala Sepetang. It is a seaside fishing village located near Taiping. We left Sakinjan this morning. Ultimately, we're heading to Penang, but we stopped over here at an eco retreat, kind of a, I don't know, it's kind of a lodge. And we found this, yeah, exactly. And we found this wonderful seafood restaurant located just a couple of doors down from our little lodge. And we have the lala clams. Take a look at these lala clams. They look fantastic. And so, thank you. So I'm going to give these lala clams a try. Look at these. They look so fresh. And they're pretty large. So let me take some. I eat these a lot here in Malaysia. And I just absolutely love them. The key to these lala clams is not to overcook them. These are not overcooked. They're sweet, they're tender. They've cooked them in some red onions with a little brown sauce, scallions and garlic.
Ginger scallion.
Yeah, ginger and scallions. And they look fantastic. I'm gonna get one out of here. Look at that. It's small, but it's amazing. Okay, I'm gonna try out this mantis prawn. It looks really prehistoric with these long tentacles. Look how they open up. There's a piece here that I'm going to try. I have no idea how I'm going to eat it, but it's one of the body sections, so I'm going to give it a try. Oh, I see. The shell comes off pretty easily. Oh, oh wow. Now look at the eggs inside. Those yellow eggs, orange eggs. Let me give this a try. There's what the eggs look like. It's either eggs or brains. I can't tell, but it looks good.
Eggs.
Eggs. All right, I'm gonna give it a try. Wow. Very unique texture. It tastes very buttery and smooth, but there's a real unique texture about that egg sack. And here's more of the meat and the eggs, if you look at it. The mantis prawn looks absolutely prehistoric. Wow. Creamy, buttery, not fishy at all, but the tenderness is surprising to me. I thought it would be more like a lobster, but these are just absolutely very sweet.
It's between lobster and prawn.
It's between lobster and a prawn, that's right. But the texture is much softer. This is the inside of the mantis prawn egg sack, that large prehistoric looking seafood item. The taste is just out of this world. So I'm gonna eat that. Oh my God. The taste is indescribable. We also have these barbecued shrimp, these large prawns at this restaurant. I'm gonna try one of them. I haven't had it yet. Look at the size of that shrimp. Usually, oh, they're incredible. You can see that the shell comes off pretty easily with your hands. And usually, after you get the legs off and the shell removed, you can then pull the tail out like that. And then there's what you have, is the whole shrimp. Give it a try. Oh, sweet and fresh. That's all you can say. And that barbecue sauce, it's a little bit sweet, a little smoky. Got a little heat to it, green onions and peppers. Fantastic. We're gonna love this. Okay, so another dish that we ordered is this whole flounder. It's probably about a 3-pounder, and the chef suggested cooking it by frying it and then putting these pickled vegetables. I can see cucumbers, red onions, etc. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to start by getting a piece of this meat here off the carcass, and I think it's coming loose nicely. There it is. And I can tell it's going to be wonderful. We picked out this fish up at the front, but look at the whiteness of the flesh. The fish is so fresh. The batter's light. The fish has got a real sea fish flavor, which means it's light, it's sweet, it's wonderful. Let me try a little more. We are really enjoying Kuala Sepetang. Well, we are here in Kuala Sepetang, and we are heading out on a little boat excursion to see some of the local wildlife. From my understanding, there's going to be some eagles. Eagles? Supposedly. Okay, well, let's check it out. Well, we are taking a little excursion out of the fishing port city of Kuala Sepetang to see some nature, hopefully, and hopefully see the eagles. This is actually one we've not eaten yet, is it?
It
was a bit prehistoric.
Yeah. Oh. They said that you only eat the roll, you don't.
Yeah,
you
there's
don't
not much
eat
edible
meat.
on them.
There's not much meat.
The alien horseshoe crab. Well, Lee is holding the puffer fish, as we say in Japanese, fuku. It's very poisonous if you're not carefully cleaning it, right?
Yeah. But it's not poisonous.
How does it feel holding it? What does it feel like in your hand?
Like a little bit thorny,
Really?
like hedgehog. A little bit like hedgehog.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's funny.
Behind me are the domes that their furnaces are firing the charcoal here in Kuala Sepetang. Let's check it out. These are approximately 24 feet tall clay domes that are firing charcoal here in Kuala Sepetang. They say it's the biggest operation in the world, certainly the biggest in Malaysia. We're visiting the charcoal ovens of Kuala Sepetang. It's the world's largest and certainly Malaysia's largest manufacturer of charcoal. The wood is fired in these huge clay domes that stand approximately 24 feet tall. And this one's active with the fire burning. I can feel the intensity of the heat right here when I'm standing probably 8 feet away. The heat is nearly unbearable. I'm inside one of the large dome ovens where they are baking or firing the wood to create charcoal. It's this huge dome that's about 24 feet tall. This one has not been activated, but it's lined with these wooden logs where they're going to burn the charcoal. Come on in and check it out. It's a little bit dark, but here's what it looks like inside these huge domes. It really has a neat look. So you can see the walls are lined with these tree logs, and I guess this whole thing will be torched. They want to create an environment that's low in oxygen so that the wood turns to carbon when it's fired, and ultimately they'll have charcoal. Well, the kids are enjoying the charcoal factory here. Excuse me, guys. Hi. Excuse me. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Looks like these charcoal have ribbons around them. I assume they're very much premium charcoal. Here's your next Christmas gift.